Well, hello everybody, and welcome to another episode from my medieval realm. I'm Fixxitt, and we're coming back from the end because I died. I actually died twice, I think, since last time I've seen you, and lost all my stuff both times. One time, I was flying, and my boy was wildly pressing buttons on my keyboard. I wasn't paying attention, I fell to my death, but I didn't know where I was at the time that I fell to my death, so I couldn't go and recover my stuff. The other time was just this, well, late last night. Late last night I was on with DNA and doing some building and all that kind of stuff, and I don't know what happened. I just forgot. I just forgot to log off when I was done. I must have, like, alt-tabbed out or something, and, yeah, I died. I died. So, what's up, Captain? Checking in. Yeah, so anyway, so I was just coming back from the end because I was repairing and making new tools. No, I'm sorry, not repairing. I was making new tools because all of my stuff is gone. So I used some more of our diamonds and I made some more tools and actually used quite a few diamonds actually because I needed to. What's up, Monic? If you are on the stream. Yeah, I used quite a few diamonds, kind of sad, kind of depressing, but I decided that it is time today to take a break from what we're doing. I'm gonna have to walk, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to walk, without an elytra, and, but it's okay. I don't mind walking and talking just a little bit till we get to the new civilization. Sometimes I like to walk to show the scope of the world. I know that's something I just did recently here, but I figure it is not that bad of a thing to do again, and I want to start a new civilization today. It's something we've been talking about on Discord for a couple days. Here's the problem with the world as is. Because we're not using a world painter map or anything. This is a procedurally generated standard Minecraft world with extra large biomes. Hey, welcome back again. But look at the world. It looks very bland, right? Even with the nice mixture that we have now going on. Oh, I have no fish. Oh, this is about to get way worse. Well, oh man, I have no fish. I don't even have a bed. Is anyone online? Yeah, a few people are. I wonder if anyone could sleep. That's going to Sandrascu. That is, that's not the way I want to go, I don't think. No, it's not. It's not. I need to go down to Kalahal to show where the new world is going to be. Man, wow! I can't believe I'm doing this without food. That was a really foolish move. I should have stopped and gotten some. I didn't think about it. Well, okay. So we'll talk for a little bit longer than I originally thought we would. But here's the thing. This will allow me a chance to talk about some lore. So the new kingdom that we're starting today. I did a path. So there is a path leading there already, and they're going to be arborists. That's the idea. Now, they may be druids, they may be arbor druids. I don't know. We haven't necessarily completely tracked down the name yet, but we talked about lore a good bit last night between Ulrich and DNA and I. And oh, right, Captain Doe is AFK fishing. That's cool. I hope that someone can sleep when possible. But anyway, so we talked about the lore, and the deal is these trees suck. The procedurally generated trees. I mean, I get it. I understand. That's fine how they are, but they're not good enough for us. I want to replace basically all of them where we have developed, right? And I want to factor that into lore. I don't want to just go into like world painter. Oh, okay. Thanks, Ulrich. I didn't know it wasn't. I can't really tell. So I want to factor it into lore with the trees. I don't want to just go in and, you know, creative mode, put trees and whatever. I think that's lame. So how we're going to do it on the technical side, how we're going to do is we're going to be using structure blocks to plant trees in forest. Now, it's only going to be for trees. That's all. Only trees. And oh yeah, I'll definitely show this order. It's going to be a while to get there. But yeah, I'll definitely go and show this order because that is finished our mob farm sorter from Captain Doey. Yeah, okay, I'll finish that after, or I'll go there after I get back from Kalahal, but maybe I'll grab a horse there. All of the fast horses are gone from Treviel, which is kind of sad. We need to grab some more. Anyway, so oh, wait, I have a horse on the path here. I left a horse on purpose for myself. Oh, this is perfect. There is a horse down here. Cool. I'll be able to jump on it. I don't know if it's fast or not, but I found it. So the arborists, the arbor druids or whatever that's going to be, they're their mission in life is to beautify the landscape and plant trees and allow nature to return. This is a little hamlet sort of area that I added. I just cut into the rock thinking, if this cliff were here, there would probably, oh yeah, there would be a horse. Yes. Okay, I'm taking the horse. Yeah, so the arborists, they're going to go and plant trees. That's the lore around it. Now, how we're going to address that lore is by using structure blocks, and basically it's going to be cutting and pasting trees. So yeah, it's going to be a little, we're kind of cheat trees in, I know, but look at the size of these landscapes. We need probably, I mean, I can't even hazard a guess, like what, maybe 20,000 custom trees, you know what I mean, over the course of this world. I don't know. I mean, it's a number that is to redo all these trees in a much more grand tree. See, here's the height is the biggest problem with birch trees. That tree is 1 block lower than I am, and I'm on a horse. I'm almost taller than the tree. Well, that's not a tree, that's a shrub. I mean, I look out in my yard right now, we have some trees. I'm not almost taller than those trees. They tower over me. Is there food in here? No. So, we need better trees, we need taller trees, and we need a lot of them. So we're going to be using structure blocks, which are a vanilla. That is a vanilla thing. Now you have to be creative mode to get them. So the way we're going to work that out is we're going to work out in the Arborist Society or Arbor Druids, or I think maybe we're leaning towards Arbor Druids, I guess. But in their society, oh, here's another, I think I did that. I'm pretty sure I did that in camera. Is there any food in here? No? Any food in here? No. But there is a bed. I don't want to take it, though. That bed's actually kind of handy to have there for if you're traveling and all of a sudden nighttime surprises you. So, the way the Arbor Druids are going to operate is they are going to have basically their kingdom, which is going to be in a forest. It's already has a road leading to it and everything. But in their forest, they're going to have one example of every tree that we might want to plant out in the real world. And by say plant, I mean use blocks to... I know we have food over in Sandrascu. It's a bit of a haul, but it's okay. So, okay. So the arborists are going to have basically, think of the way I explained to the fellows in the server, and fellas and ladies in the world, is imagine a zoo, the way kind of a zoo's walk. Like you gotta walk down a path and there's an exhibit, and then you walk over and there's maybe a couple exhibits on the other side, and then there's a couple over on that side, etc., etc. So it's going to be kind of like that with a zoo. But instead of a zoo, it's going to be trees, and a lot of different trees. So that's going to be kind of, I think, the way we're gonna do it. So there's going to be basically 6 wings of the zoo: one for oak, dark oak, spruce, birch. What else am I missing? Any food in here? No. Lots of stuff. No food. Wow, this path is in need of being fixed. It's pretty rough. Oh yeah, I only got this far, that's right. So, the 6 wings, whatever, I can't remember what tree I'm missing, but I think you get the idea. So there's going to be 1 wing for each type of wood, and each of those wings will have a bunch of different custom trees that we make. And we're going to make those by hand and you know, the real way, the official vanilla way of doing that kind of stuff. But then after that, we'll have on the corner of each plot, we'll have a sign saying the dimensions, the size, and the name of the tree and what it's called, because that way when we go in the real world with our structure blocks, that's the name of it, structure blocks, then you'll be able to recall that and plant that tree out in the wilderness. And, of course, it'll be by planting, it's just going to cut and paste. Now, the size of the tree are limited in structure blocks to 32 blocks wide and tall. Not a big deal. If we ever get to anything really big, we'll maybe have to do those by hand. But I think a 32 block high tree is pretty big. And I would like to make a lot of those really large trees, because I think that a lot of those trees can make the world seem as grand as what I think it should be. Even look at these trees. They're just not big. They're just not big enough. Even to be totally honest, even a double, you know, the larger oak, even that is really not that big. It's not nearly as big as the trees I have in my yard. And it's like, my yard isn't a mega forest. I'm not growing redwoods out there. So I think that we just need to increase the size of the world. And I don't mean necessarily by travel distance, although that's something, but I mean probably more increase the size vertically and horizontally of the actual things in the world. This all, look at, there's no even path here. Oh man, this needs to be done too. Ay, 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 so much work. I have put quite a bit of time over the last, well, between episodes. I think my last episode was, did I do on Saturday? Maybe I did Saturday. So maybe it's only been 2 days. But I did put in some time working roads and just kind of getting good mixtures and around. And I worked the roads the entire way to where the Arbor Druids are going to live. However, I'm currently running away from that, so that's going to be a minute. I should have actually come here before I started streaming. I didn't really think about it. I kind of forgot. I was so upset at myself for dying and losing all my stuff for a second time in like 2 days. This area right here, this is going to be ruins. It's going to be, I think, the ruins of a great tower, maybe. I think it's already like a circle generated there, so it's just begging us to have ruins there. I think that'll be cool. Yeah, and all these paths. So I think the way we're going to do paths, let's talk about that a little bit. So the way we're going to do paths is going to be all paths in the world. I'm talking roads between cities, between kingdoms, between civilizations. All of those paths are going to be path block and coarse dirt, with then a third block that is biome specific, biome dependent. Like in plains, I think we could use cobble. In maybe in forests, we could use whatever wood is made there, like wood planks, whatever that kind is. Yes, maybe in sand, we could use the new chiseled sandstone as the third brick. And I think that probably is as good of a way as any to really mix it up. I'm going to grab food so I don't leave and forget. Oh, yeah, I just had a bunch of... Ooh. Oh, yeah. Doe's been fishing like crazy. Well, I wish I had known this before I went and got some random enchants on my stuff. On my new stuff. I don't have any mending, unfortunately, on any of my stuff. Actually, I do on my chest. My chest piece has mending. But because that's my backup chest... Oh, all these fireworks. All these fireworks and no elytra to use them with. Well, okay. I'm going to take 2 because I may need it. I don't know why I have a stick. Let's go check out the sorter. That horse will probably be most likely fine. Yeah, so Joey's done a ton of work on this sorter. I'm really psyched about it. I think it's really great. I don't know if there's a way to get there from here. I may have to drop down. Yeah, I should at some point do that. I have been working ways to get up to the top of the castle of Sandrascu, but I don't think that we have one of those ways yet. Let's see. That'll work. That's how you drop down. You drop down right in the water. This is a nice build. I wish this whole room was filled with like some little buildings and nature and stuff. I just got to focus on that. I haven't been on this in a while. But I say that, but then here I go. I am starting a new kingdom today, and we're actually making the Arbor Druids, we're making this a priority. Now, check out the sorter room. Captain did this. It's so impressive. It's all automatic sorters for mob drops. So, as long as you're here, the mobs are dropping stuff. Look at that. Look at all this. Look at all that. There's even some here, I think, too. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Holy cow. Bones? Oh, bones for days. Nice. Oh, that's so great. That's so great. And she's actually not even here AFK fishing. She is at the iron farm, not even fishing, I don't think. I think she's... Unless there's a fisher at the iron farm now, but... This is so good. It's so good. I'm not sure what these are going to be exactly, but... Wow. I mean, it's a grand design. It looks really great. I wonder what's up here. Oh, this is how he came down. Oh, yeah, there's a way to get up there, I think. Yeah, these stairs. Let's check it out. I was blown away when I first saw this. Hey, Dave. How's it going? But it looks so good. It's just so nice. Yeah, I love it. I love this top floor that really isn't even needed for anything. It just looks great. The whole thing. I just think it's a really, really great work. There we go. Yeah, super nice. Man, that's a ton of work, guys. Behind the scenes there, to have an automatic sorter that does all these different things the whole way around the room, look at them die. Everything gets taken down. I mean, that's just an amazing amount of work. It just is. It's an amazing amount of work, and I am really blown away by that. Yeah, super cool. All right, so that's the sorter. I now have food, which I can now use. So I may use this entire stream to just walk to the new kingdom, because I really didn't think that I would die a second time in 2 days. I haven't died in like, I feel like months, and then I died 2 times in 2 days. One time, I mean, my boy like pressed a button or something. I don't know. That's going to happen from time to time, I think. Oh, dude, I don't think I have ender pearls. I mean, I know we have a zillion here, but I think just to get out of here is going to be a bit of a pain. Okay. Oh, boy, I am really spoiled. I am really, really, really spoiled and used to having an Elytra. Boo. Boo, and not having one. What's that, DNA? Captain, I think that's an amazing job of building. I think it's an amazing job of building, and the technical side of having all that stuff. That's going to be good for the rest of the time on our server. By the way, look at the cactus. You see that? See the little flowers on the cactus? I did some work. We're on an unofficial, quote unquote, I kind of scoff at myself, release of my texture pack. I think I'm calling this 1.4.2 because I had some problems. It wasn't working with, some of the stone wasn't working with Forge, but it is now. What am I here for? I'm here for ender pearls, and I think we have a whole lot. Yeah, cool. Take a few of those. Oh, I don't even have a, oh, this is terrible. I don't even have a, all right, I'll get back on the slow horse. And go. I don't even, what I'm trying to say, what I'm attempting to get on my mouth here is I don't even have a ender chest. Oh, there is one. There is one at the new build, so I just need to get down there and should have access to at least a couple shulker boxes that I have. I lost 2 shulker boxes when I died. It's really terrible. But that's the way it goes. That's whenever you play a survival world, you get that. I really like those flowers. There's several different alternate textures. I actually added quite a few alternate textures. Some of them are very slight. Actually, sand has an alternate texture. Let me see if these two are different. I think these two happen to be the same. Oh, but these two are different. No, wait. Wait a second. Oh, that's weird. These all look the same. Huh. I will have to check that out. All that sand looks exactly the same. It shouldn't, though. I don't know why it does. I was pretty sure I did that right, but... So what was going on with stone? The reason why stone wasn't working with Forge, apparently, is what I found out after a little bit of digging, is Forge doesn't exactly read texture rotation the same as vanilla, I guess. Because I had it set where every block of stone would rotate a random direction. That way, if you had the same block 6 times in a row, it could look, well, 4 different ways of those 6, I guess. But for some reason, Forge was not recognizing that, and it was giving me the dreaded pink and black checkerboard pattern and causing a ton of lag. So as soon as I changed that to take out the texture rotation and just put it as an alternate texture, so now we have 5 different stones, I think. And they're all very slightly different, just kind of a different pattern. Because I wanted it to be fairly close. But they're very slightly different, but they are different. And I think it does make a difference whenever you are looking at a big wall of stone. I think it's really nice to see just that it's not exactly the same, although it's very similar. Cobble is a lot different. Grass, actually... See, what's weird is grass... Oh, I only have 1 grass texture, but it does do the rotation. So it must be something about alternate blocks in the rotation that I am writing wrong in the JSON file. I don't know. I'm very new at learning this, but the alternate texture thing is going really well. I have been messing with, as far as textures go, the leaves work really great. I really love the leaves. What I would like to do is I'd like to add in an alternate oak leaf, which oh, that's a good idea. Doe asked DNA if he could loan me some Elytra so I could go pick up some replacements. That's true. I wouldn't mind doing that whenever I can get on. And flying around is a lot faster to fly around and find another Elytra or 2 and shulker boxes than it is to huff it. That's how I found the first one after I died. But that wasn't all that great. DNA, I don't know. I got interrupted by being a dad before I got a chance to test it. It looked pretty good. I mean, I did a redstone clock that I think seemed to function pretty well. So let me explain what he is asking about. DNA is, they set up a chest hopper situation that goes back, so you can, and so there's like a mine track that goes from the bottom of the quarry up to the top. I could actually show it. I'm kind of coming around here to the side, I think, right now. So it goes up to the top, and then what you can do... Oh, cool. Cool and cool. Ulrich's third floor finally done, and DNA says yes, Elytra. All right, so we'll check out Ulrich's mansion here on the way to the new civilization, which we may not even get to today. I don't know. It's just me talking and walking around. Anyway, so they have these minecarts that you can fill the minecart, and then it goes up and it unloads automatically, but it's not returning right. So I tried to set up a hopper clock, which is not probably the most ideal system, because it would return, if it works the way I anticipate it to work, it would return whether it is done or not done. What's going on here? Huh. I am almost confident that that was not here whenever I rode through the first time, which is cool, but I don't think it was there. So I set up so what I did is I set up a hopper clock that would just, like, every, you know, however many items you have in every minute or two return the cart, but I don't know if it's working, honestly. So let's, oh, there's 1 million horses here. Look at how many horses are here. Okay. Let me go up and take a look and see. I don't know. So it's not working. Darn it all. Yeah, because it's getting a constant redstone. Yeah. See, I don't. Shouldn't that? If you had a button, would that send it? I'm so insanely bad at redstone, but is there? Can I just get a? Okay, yeah. Oh, Elytra. Okay, cool. I'll do that. I will put that in the ender chest right now. Thank you. And I won't lose it, I promise. I'll put Unbreaking on it. And I will go look for a few replacements. Thanks for the loan. Alright, let's see if this will work. So, how am I going to do this? Well, that's clearly not working, so... Yeah, see, that doesn't even work. That's a powered rail. Why won't it send, I wonder? Huh, it's weird. Why won't that send? This is a powered rail, right? Oh, you're gonna get the super lay. I don't know. I don't know why. I'll throw these out here. I don't know why that won't. That's a powered rail underneath that, is it not? It is, right? Yeah, and it gets powered. See, that's weird. So, if it's powered, why does the cart not take off? Oh, you know what? I think you may have to have it at an angle. Yeah, exactly. Get rid of this block and put it at an angle. Maybe. That's my guess. Yeah, like that. And do you have one more? Okay, let's try this. No, it's still not working. But I know it's powered. I don't know. I'll look at this. I'll look at this between episodes, because this is going to be something that's going to take a ton of trial and error, and I am not sure if I know how to do it. Well, I mean, actually, no, I'm very sure I don't know how to do it. I had a horse here that was considerably faster. I think it was this white one. That was from a long time ago, but... Oh, yeah. Nope, this is not it, but it's alright. It's still slow, but I can take this one. So, we're heading to the new kingdom. I think I saw Ulrich say show it after he's finished, because he's, like, finished with the 3rd floor of like, 7 floors or something. This mansion is absolutely enormous. So, we're going to ride to the new Arbor Druids kingdom. Something that we've been talking about the world, and let me talk about some lore. We talked about this. Oh, did it work? It worked right after I left, I think. So, something we've been talking about the lore last night is the idea that this world is only made up of men and women. Now, humans, people. Now, whereas, but back in the day, a long time before, it used to have elves and dwarves and all of your standard sort of J.R.R. Tolkien. Is it J.R.R. Tolkien? Yes, George R.R. Martin or J.R. Tolkien, right? It's embarrassing. I don't know that. Anyway, oh, cool. Button test work. Okay, so I would think that should work because that signal is just sending. It's a pulse generator, so I think it should work. I believe so. If not, I'll come back and look at the redstone pulse generator. But that's the same thing I used in Sandrascu, just to generate a pulse rather than a steady redstone signal. Hopefully that'll work. Anyway, so the idea is going to be that in this world made up of humans only, everyone else, all the other races and stuff have moved on. They have left the world, and now humans have basically taken over a lot of their places. Some have fallen into ruin. Some have been improved by humans. You know, whatever. So, say we build a huge elven city. There's somewhere. Well, we can go two different ways. One way we can go and we can say, okay, the elven city is completely abandoned, has been taken over by nature, or has been abandoned because they were in a great war and they lost and they were all killed. Whatever. We can find some way, some reason why the elves no longer live in that city. The other way we can go, this is how far I've done on the road, by the way. I did the path block and the coarse dirt. I still have to go in with the other block. So I think in plains it'll be cobble, and then I think as we get into the dark oak forest, maybe it'll be dark oak. Something like that. But then the other way we can go is that we can say, okay, so this is an elven city, but they left this land kind of like in the end of Lord of the Rings, where the elves are going west over the ocean, and humans now inhabit that city. So it's still a thriving city, but it will still follow the lore of that humans are basically the only inhabitants of this world, of this realm. I think that's a fun idea. Now, are the dwarves and elves and stuff gone forever? No, not necessarily. But as far as these people know, they are. As far as these people know, they're all gone or dead, and they left so long ago that no one even knows if they were even real, almost, except for the abandoned cities and stuff. You know what I mean? But as we expand the realm further and further and further and further, I'm not saying that there's not a chance at some point we find a thriving dwarven kingdom, something along those lines. I think could work really beautifully. So, just some thoughts, some realm lore, and some stuff that we were talking about while doing some pretty menial actually while I was doing this exact road that I'm on right now. So the way that this road and landscape work and all that stuff is, if you can imagine, you know what? I can show you here. Hold on a second. I know how. I think maybe. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so see the house in the middle? I need to get on here and draw our roads and stuff where they are. But if you go down from the house, that's the birch forest. Go down into the swamp, that's the light blue. That's where the end temple is. Go down a little further into the light green, that's where Kalahal is. Now we're in the dark olive green, that's the roofed forest, and that is an upcoming civilization. And then if you go east of the olive green, that's going to be the Black Castle and Port City. See that little bay? That's going to be where Port City starts, I think. But if you go under the olive green, that is where the Arbor Druids are going to live, and that's where I am currently heading. So I think there's a zombie over there. There is. And yeah, as long as I didn't just get turned around when I was showing that, hopefully. I almost forgot to switch back. Then I should still be heading there. This path clearly needs to be, well, cleared and widened just a little bit. I like the idea that it's going right through the woods, but there's not even enough room to ride a horse through parts of it. I took a lot of time when I was digging out this initial path to really make sure that it winds around and that it hits some various different biomes and stuff like that. Like, I could have stayed in the roof forest the whole way through, but I wanted it to come out into this, because you never know if this plains may eventually hold maybe a little hamlet or something like that. And I wanted the road to kind of just be varied in its approach. And over here, I wanted to build this bridge. Actually, technically, may not stay. I may follow the shoreline around. That would probably make more sense. But this sand area may be a little cove of some sort. It would seem like maybe people would live there. But whenever I found interesting stuff when I was exploring, I did try to take the paths in that direction towards the interesting stuff. so the paths have a little bit more stuff to look at whenever you're just plugging along through them. And I did this. I planted all this grass because I wanted this grass to spread. That way you can make path blocks and then pick which ones are going to be path blocks, which ones are going to be coarse dirt, and which ones are going to be whatever the other block is. And I believe, if I'm right over this little ridge is Crossroads. And that is the crossroads between, yep, here it is. This is the crossroads between heading towards either, if you go this way, it's going to head towards the Extreme Hills and the Port City and the Black Castle. If you go back this way, it's to Kalahal. If you go this way, it is to the Arborists at the time is what I called them. But, yeah, see, this is what I was a little bit worried about. I was a little bit worried that I am not going to be able to make it through this on a horse. And I think that I am right. I don't have it set to check for an empty cart DNA, but all you have to just add more items to the hopper. And the timer will last as long as you want it to. That's how those hopper clocks work. Oh my goodness. This is, well, turn. Okay. Yeah, clearly this path needs, I did this on foot, not on horseback, obviously, and it is obvious, so I just need to probably at some point come back in and fix this. Now, I should say also, the other thing is, I lowered in this texture pack, I lowered the shield. If you notice, the shield is quite a bit lower than it. Really? I can't even get through there, huh? The shield is quite a bit lower than it was before. That took a little bit of... Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, major lag spike. I thought Minecraft was crashing, but... Nope, just monster lag spike. Like, all of this has to be cleared out. I like the idea. And plus, all these trees are probably going to be replaced with custom dark oak trees. So this dark oak forest will cease to be procedurally generated trees for the most part. There will probably be some, yeah, and mostly it is going to turn into custom dark oak trees. And I think that will be a lot more fun and a lot more exciting, and a lot easier to ride through, and it's just a lot more atmospheric. You know, if there's stuff piled up alongside of the roads and so much stuff. Like, dude, I can't even get through here. I wasn't sure about this. Okay, yeah. And all this I did quite temporary just to... I wanted this path to go kind of along the ridge, so I thought I would just do it like that, and it works okay. It works okay. It just needs some real landscaping around there, but that's not the point of what I'm trying to do today. What I'm trying to do today is bore you all with my inexhaustible diatribe about lore while I'm riding basically the entire length. Actually, you know what? I think I've ridden very close to every road that we've built so far. The only thing I skipped was I skipped from Treville. I skipped from Treville to the end city. That's it. I think I rode every road that we have so far. So we're almost there. But I see what I mean. It's only one biome over from the Roof Forest, which will eventually be its own kingdom, but it's quite far. It's quite far, and especially traveling through a forest like this, it makes it even further than maybe it even looks on a map. So I'm not too worried about them being only one biome over. In fact, actually, I like the idea of every biome sort of having one, as long as... Whoa, hey, my own civilization. Thank goodness. Yeah, what a chore that was. Let's just put this guy down in here. Okay. Thank you. Cool. No bed. I have no bed here. I would really have loved to have set my spawn, but I have no bed. Okay, that's fine. You know what I could have done? I'm semi-idiotic. I should have taken the portal from Treville to the port city. I could have just done that. So I did. I went in the Nether after I died, shortly after, in order to... Oh, good. Thank goodness I have this stuff. Okay. In order to get gas tiers, and actually I got 4 gas tiers. Actually, I gotta say, as much as I complain about it, they dropped really... Gas came out of nowhere really quickly, and I got a bunch. So it was actually as painless as it can be for needing to go get 4 gas tiers. It was really... really not too bad. So what I did last night is I got down here and I started the process of clearing this. This was all birch forest as well, just like all around it. And I should show you, let me see here, game mode 3. I just want to show the scope of the land and why I picked this area. Look at the generated terrain. It's nice. Look how nice. I mean, just imagine. So all through here, we're going to have like little huts. I have a kind of plan for the little huts that I think could be really fun. And then just trees, just like trees all over the place. We'll have regular trees that are just here, but then in addition to that, we'll have the actual arborist trees. So, game mode survival. Okay, cool. So the idea is going to be, I'm going to need to get a lot more materials. I was not even thinking because I died with all of my, I had a whole shulker box full of wood that I farmed, and now it's all gone. So I have to go get some of that. So what we're going to do is today, my only real plan today is I want to build the first of the huts that the arbor druids are going to live in, and then maybe build at least the beginning of the first custom tree. But even that is going to be a bit of a struggle because I don't have any iron here. That's a bit of a struggle. So I can't shear the trees. Darn it. I had so many leaves. Well, maybe I'll just build a hut. And actually, in fact, honestly, I can't even really do that. I can't even really do that because I want to build it. I want to build the sides out of clay. I can take this clay. Okay, let's take this clay. That'll be just fine. I do want to replace all of these seabeds generally. I want to replace with a mixture of the new sandstone texture. And oh, hey, Captain. Captain's actually on. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I want to replace all these with a mixture of I think probably dirt and the new soul sand, not sandstone, soul sand texture, which is actually, it looks like mud. Hopefully this is enough. I don't think that I would need any more than that, but so I don't mind kind of harvesting that quickly because then I'll just throw dirt down in the bottom of this lake. I think we'll probably keep it. It's a nice place for a lake, actually, to be honest. And there is a mine down here. What are the chances we can just go down here really quickly? There's iron. There's iron. There's one pair of shears. Okay, that's good. That's a good start. Hey, so it looks like we're going caving. No, we're not. I just want to see if I can maybe just happen to track down some coal. If I can track down some coal, I will be real happy. I mean, I'm not here for iron necessarily, but that means I can make shears. I just need coal to actually cook it. I know, I bet you guys can't see anything. Ah, there's some coal. Cool. And I'm working on rectifying that right about now. Oh, I have a silk touch pick. That's all I have. That's all I got. Whenever I was trying to replace my gear, I used one of my old sort of saved silk touch books. Darn it. Okay. That's cool. I believe I can get up here. Yeah, cool. All right, not bad. I'll take this coal as well, and I don't even have oh, you know, I may have fortune in my ender chest. Things are looking up, everyone. Looking up. Oh, there's coal. There's coal all over the place. So yeah, so it looks like I'm just gonna be here. I'm gonna be here for the next probably a bunch of episodes. And this is episode what, 34 or something? 134 or something in that sort of ballpark. Okay. I did take some iron. I hope just for shears that I need. I have one pair of shears. That's okay. That'll be good. Maybe I can build a tree. Fortune 3. Okay. All right. Cool. Let's go. Let's build this up. Let's get some coal, and then I can start smelting some iron. Which, you know, I mean, finding two ingots of iron is not a real hard thing. I don't think I need to necessarily travel back for that. I have lots of food. I should be able to set up camp here for several episodes. Like I was saying, I am aware and cognizant of that this is episode 134, and I'm sort of timing up to episode 150 when I do a world tour and download. And it's not really just about the world tour or download. Really, big part of it is, for anyone new who comes on to play with us, that's where I direct them. I say, go watch the latest world tour and download, because that's your chance to, I need to go regular cobblestone, I think. That's your chance to sort of know where everything is, sort of get an idea of how we're building and what we're doing here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, that'll be fine. Cool. I just need a couple furnaces just to go in this, since apparently I'm gonna be here for a little while. So I'm probably gonna be here for several episodes, starting this entire thing. Once we can build one little hut, then yeah, cool. Then once we can build one little hut, then I think we can have a bit of a storage room. We won't need a mega storage room here because it's going to be largely for just wood for the most part. But yeah, so I think that I'm kind of calling this a priority for all of us now, that especially now that the mob sorter is done, and we're going to do one more sorter. Where's the guy? Hey guys, where's the other sorter at? I don't remember. I know we talked about we need one more sorter, but I can't remember where it is. Maybe it's at the quarry, but I don't think that's right. I don't know. Anyway, oh, maybe it is at the quarry. Anyway, so, and that's just a temporary sorter actually while we're quarrying out the whole thing. But yeah, so basically after everyone's projects are done, I know Ulrich's finishing up his mansion project. I have to finish the winery, which I'm probably going to take a little break from for a little bit, since I'm a little tired of that project. I've been planting those grapevines for a long time now, but I'm gonna finish that up, and Doey just finished her sorter, so I think basically DNA and his wife are digging out the quarry, but I think we're gonna try to make this a priority, because the idea is once we get a bunch of trees, a bunch of custom trees that we really like, then we can start the process of reforesting the known world. When I say known world, I mean every world that we have biomes built, or that we have kingdoms built in. So I would like to finish, basically that's how I'd like to do it. I'd like to finish not just the kingdom, but whatever kingdom is in a biome, also then continue on and do that entire biome of everything from custom trees to landscaping and all that kind of stuff. I just think it should work. It should be sort of the same thing. Can anyone sleep, guys? Can anyone sleep, please? Yeah, or I will die again, probably. My gear is fairly crappy. This is, unfortunately, I lost my main gear, and I lost my backup gear. I lost my main gear 2 days ago when I died, and then I lost my backup gear this morning. So I'm on not even backup gear. I'm on stuff that I have had to make kind of from scratch today, which blah, really. I mean, ugh. Now I do have these shears, so let's start the process. Now this is oak, so maybe the first tree I'll do is oak. I don't know. I actually don't even have a problem mixing leaves, but I don't think that we should, and there's a reason why. Because I may be able to eventually do some custom leaf colors per biome. That's something that we're sort of working towards. So I do think that maybe birch trees should be all birch leaves. Oak trees should be all oak leaves, because that way, if I can get that worked out, where depending on what biome you're in, the leaf colors change, I think that would be a really positive thing, and it would look really, really silly if half the leaves are green and half are colored. I know that that's how autumn actually works sometimes, but I don't think it's going to translate well to Minecraft. I think that would look pretty goofy. So I am working towards learning how to do that from Uncle Jam, but I have not. I watched his video on how to do it once, and I haven't really buckled down. So let's start building I need way more. This should be done? Yeah, okay, cool. Let's make 3 more shears, and who's coming? Okay, cool. Okay, so yeah, so like I say, this is gonna be basically a priority for us. This all needs to be cooked. Did I get exactly 1 stack? What are the odds of that? I got exactly 1 stack of clay. Weird. That seems unbelievable. I mean, I guess occasionally it's got to balance out to exactly 64, I guess, sometimes. But, all right, so let's see if I can grab some of these things up here. These leaves, oh, these leaves, this new texture, they look just so good. I almost feel like I've been doing this for days, which I have as I've been building this winery, and just like so many. I've sheared so many trees, like certainly over 100 Definitely. I've definitely shared over 100 leaves for sure. Oh man, so many. But it's okay. So I think what we'll do is I want to do one basically today in the stream, and I know this is gonna be a longer stream than normal. My boy just went to sleep, so I think I have time. But I spent way too much time just kind of walking around and talking. So I do want to get something done today. I want to get a hut built, which could maybe just be like a small little like residential hut to sleep in. And I would like to get one custom tree at least started. The custom trees take a lot longer, but hey, if anyone's watching this, anyone want to come down and join me? But before, if the answer is yes by any chance, before you come, tell me, because I have some things that I wouldn't mind if you would bring along with you. But if you're in project, by all means, do the project. But if you, by the way, the DNA family has been digging out the quarry. I should have shown it because it is really impressive. It's impressively huge, and I think thanks to them, I think sooner than later we are going to actually get to begin to build the quarry, the actual end temple, which I think is going to be really cool. And if you're watching this on YouTube later, check out the Wikipedia, check out our wiki. It's going to be linked in the description of this video, and you can read about the lore of pretty much everything. I mean, of course, there's a lot of stuff we haven't written yet, but a lot of the lore is now there. All the lore that we had before in the forum is there. There are new forums there, which I haven't really checked out, but with to-do list suggestions, all that kind of stuff. So you guys can check it out. You can, if you're watching this and you're just kind of a creeper checking out the series, you can suggest some things that maybe you've been thinking for a little while, and that would be cool. I talked to Ulrich at length over the last couple of days about currency and about markets and about exactly how we're going to do it and what we're going to do with that kind of stuff. And there's two views on it. So let me talk about that while I'm just sharing this tree, because I have a lot of work to do here still to get enough materials to actually do this build. But there's two different views of what to do about currency and markets and stuff. One is, you can set up markets where you have to pay for things. For example, real simple, if you put a stack of wheat in the chest, then a dispenser kicks out an emerald to you. Something along those lines. And we can do it either with, like we talked about, either with command blocks or with redstone. I've seen it done both ways, so it's not a big deal. I personally would like to avoid command blocks, except for when we need them, like for traveling. I don't view that as something that we need them for. I view that as something that we could do it other methods. So, and that's what I would like to do. But so basically, me, Captain Doey, DNA, Ulrich, as players on the realm would pay for things. The other way to look at markets and stuff like that is that they're like world building markets where you're really building a world for the NPCs to play in and live in. So you would build markets that are primarily just aesthetic, and it would be like it's like we build everything, like we build a church. Well, we're not actually worshiping in the church as far as I know. Although, maybe I'm wrong, but it's really for like the pretend NPCs to go and worship in the church. That's sort of the idea of the world building side of it. Now, the other side of it is, well, so those are the two sides. Ulrich, I think, maybe sees it on one side, and I see it maybe on the other side, which is totally cool. That's totally cool. And that's actually, in a way, that's the thing I love about this game, because there are so many different ways to play this game. That's probably what has held my attention more than anything else. What do you think? 64 plus 23. Let me throw all the birch leaves in there and pull out the oak leaves. I think I probably have enough to get going. All right, let's do a tree. I'm going to do a tree. I'm going to do it right here. Now, here's going to be the thing about the tree, about the oak tree. No part of the oak tree. Well, okay, for one thing, actually, I don't have any. Yeah, I do have some dirt. Okay, so the oak tree has to be 1 block higher than the path. So, guys, if you're watching this, pay attention to this, because I did some learning about structure blocks. So, the easiest way for us to do it is going to be figure out the size of the oak tree. Now, you can figure that out later, but it has to be 1 block higher than a path, or else the path could be part of what's taken. So, let's see. How big I'm going to make the trunk, I don't know yet. But I think I'm probably going to make it a little bit further. Let's go over here. Let's try something along these lines and throw it down the middle of the trunk right about here. This first tree I'm going to do is probably not going to be that big. It's not going to be that big or that inventive, but let's do something along these lines. And something along this. A little bit of a lean. And then maybe we'll do a branch coming out over here. Okay, maybe one more. Okay, that's not bad. Again, this is going to be a fairly small tree. I mean, fairly small big picture. But I mean, look how much bigger this is already than a regular tree. But I think this should work okay. Now, planting all these leaves, I can tell you right now, is going to be a big, giant pain. But it's okay. We're going to have all of us working on this project. This is going to be... Actually, this is going to be our first real, true community project in actually quite a while. Because we've all been kind of doing our own thing in various build teams and stuff. Build teams are a new concept for us. And that's something I'm going to address in a video probably likely tomorrow. It's some... Oh, shoot. There we go. Well, it's okay. Good chance to come down and take a look. Let's take a look here. Okay, that may come out a little bit far. And I think that these are going to go. That was just so I can get up there. Now, a couple things I want to add. I want to be able to add is I like this look. This has been growing. Oh, boy. Ooh. Ooh. I didn't realize that I was through that much. Okay, well, let's do that. I may have to go cut down some more trees. But I like this idea. I like the idea of throwing some stairs up in here, like there, maybe there, maybe there, maybe. Oh, that's not. Oh, actually, that might work. That might work. Can't get. Okay, I think that blends in pretty well, and especially once you get some leaves and stuff going, I think that is a nice kind of look. Now that's different. That's different. That may be jarring to you guys if you're not used to it, but I think once you fill in leaves, then I think it's actually pretty solid. Because you can just see them kind of peek through sometimes. And that's that. Let me, you know, I could really use some, like, dirt. I wonder if I have any. I have, no, not really. So, okay, so cobblestone it is. I think that I'm going to pull this back a hair. I think it's a little bit long. Nope, it's not even close. Yeah, it's just a little bit. There we go. And let's do this. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. That's good. Cool. Okay, take this all down. Survival vanilla building. There's a lot of pillaring. A lot of pillaring. Don't worry, I'm gonna do most of this. I'm gonna do most of this tree building off camera. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh. Oh, nice. How about it? How about this? How about that? That'll be just fine. We'll cover that over at some point. Okay, this is not bad. Could someone sleep again, please? Okay. And let's go right here, and we'll go one more, like it's maybe a smaller branch that kind of goes up. All right. Yeah, so then we'll go up here, and then over here maybe. Thank you. And you know what? Let's do this. Yeah. Okay. I think that is my initial tree. That's pretty good. Let's take this one down and throw that there. And we'll just take that down. Some of these corners really don't need to be there exactly. Like that one, I don't think needs to be there. Because again, that's all going to be covered with leaves. That one can go. That has to stay. Let's see, this one. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Now, there's another option, too. Another option you can use is you can use fencing for this, but I've learned kind of in various tree study and looking at different custom trees and stuff that you got to be careful with how much fence you use. Yeah, I think that's going to be okay. You know what? Actually, maybe it could use, maybe is, and this is going to be a bit of a learning process to be sure. I think it could use a really small offshoot of a branch, like right here. Just a small one, like only one more. Yeah. Yeah. I think so. Like just a small little random branch. You got to be careful with how bulky the trees are. But I think that is going to be a pretty nice beginning to tree. Now, this will all be able to be edited for sure. So, let's start the process of the not as much fun process of building this up and starting to leaf it. Now, with these better leaves, I can tell you right now, this is going to be much improved for sure. We'll just cut this down. That'll help a little bit. Cool. Yeah, guys, this is going to be boring work, so don't worry. I'm not going to do episode after episode after episode of building trees. What I'll probably do on camera for the next few episodes is do some more like building some houses for the druids, that kind of stuff, assuming that it's going well, and building, you know, some infrastructure, building in some druid roads, that kind of stuff. But I won't do a lot of custom trees on, because I understand that it's so much, especially in vanilla, it's so much like doing a little bit, dropping down, taking a look, adding some more leaves, dropping down, taking a look, falling off, taking a look, you know, that kind of stuff. It's a lot more than even houses in that way. So I get it. Oh, there we go. Speaking of fall down, let's take a look. Oh, look at that. The better leaves, man, what a difference. What a frickin' difference. That's going to be a nice tree, though, I think. Let me see how far we are on here. I do try to keep these close to an hour. We're 56 minutes. So I'll tell you what. I'm going to leave that. I don't need to do the rest of this on the stream. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go. Do I have any... Now, here's the question. Do I have any dye at all? Oh, wait. I have a bed. I have a bed in here. Oh, yes! Haha! Nice. Okay. I'm going to leave that in there. Now, do I have any... I need... Oh, well, there's a bunch of red. Ooh, there's some purple. I want to use that. I want to use that. Those flowers. Now, we'll go... Luckily, Ulrich set us up with the flower shop, so we can harvest that. But if I do this, am I going to get 2? I get 4. Okay, I need 8. Okay, there's 6. That's not bad. But luckily we can replace all these flowers. I don't know what exactly the mechanics are on that, really, but fortunately we can replace them, so that's really nice. Okay, let's do this. That'll be red. So the first house will be red. That's cool. That's totally cool. These houses will be different colors. I think that is going to be a nice way to sort of get us out of our shell. It's going to change it up a little bit for us. Colored houses, I think, will be really cool. Okay, so now I'm fairly sure that you do it like this. I hope I'm right on this. No? No? Oh, because of this. Yeah, right. Okay, let's try this again. Right, that doesn't make sense. Let's try this. Oh, yes, red. Perfect. Okay, so I got 64. That's all I got. So hopefully I'll have enough. To do this. Now, here's going to be... Okay, so there's the first house, or there's the first tree. Let's do the first house, say, on the water? I think it would be on the water. Yeah, why not? So, let's see. It's going to be fairly small. 1, 2, 3. I think it's going to be really small. A little round. Yeah. Just like that. And I like this red. Boy, what a color shock this is going to be. But I think all the different houses, I'd like to do primarily roundish or oval sort of shapes and houses just to make this kingdom look really different and really organic and all that stuff. But that's not the biggest thing. I don't think that I'm going to have enough. I don't know. My math is bad. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll have exactly enough. Haha! My math is good! Or just lucky. One way or the other. Let's do this. Now, this is kind of my idea. Now, this idea may be, admittedly, maybe horrible. Horrible. I don't know. But we're going to use... These guys have access to all the woods. I don't think that that'll be enough. I need to make stairs. No. No, that's not enough. Let's try that. I don't know. I'm so low on materials, and I really want to finish this one project today, so I don't know if I'm going to get to it or not. But there's a few different ways to do this. I think I can tell you one thing right now. I don't have enough. I need well, I need grass is actually what I need for this build. I know, right? Oops, sorry, buddy. I need grass. So let's see here. Dirt. I mean, whatever. Dirt's fine because it'll spread. But kind of like to keep the natural sort of idea here. Okay, how's that? A lot? Yeah, over a stack. That'll definitely be enough. I think it'll likely be enough. Rather. Oh, that's a nice color. Man, is that a nice color? That's cool. That is cool. I like it. So I think what we're going to do up here is probably... Let's go up here. And let me see here. Oh, no. Yeah, I know. I know, right? What I want to do here is I want to do grass roofs on all these places. I think that this is going to look super weird to begin with. No question about it. It's going to look super weird. I know. I know. But I can imagine it in my head. And if you guys go with me on this, once we get a lot of these and all the trees built in, it is going to look awesome. It's going to be like something I think that you've never seen before in Minecraft. I think. So I'm not saying I'm innovating in any way, but I have this image in my head that this is going to be really cool, and you guys just trust me on it. Just trust me, and if I'm wrong, then I will personally rip out everyone myself, and you guys can just stand around drinking a beer and laugh at me. Okay? That's our gamble. And if you're not old enough to drink a beer, then you can have a root beer. Okay? Do I not have enough? I bet did I miss it by freaking 1 because I dropped that 1 because I misplaced. Nope. I made it. Okay, good. I'm good. I'm cool. Now, on top of this, what we'll do is we will use bone meal. Guess what? I don't have any bone meal. Okay. Oh, that's gonna look nice. That is gonna look really nice. Get some wood in there. So the idea is we're gonna use all stained clay. How do I not? Do I have no bone meal? I'm not missing it, right? I just don't have any. No. This is really lame. I don't have any bone meal. It would have been so cool. It would have been so cool. I don't have bone meal on me. I didn't even think about it. But we could even do multi-story houses. It's kind of my thinking. I don't think that there will be very much stone used in this kingdom. I think it'll be very like organic, like as in clay, wood, and even maybe not that much wood, but a lot of clay, dirt, wood, that kind of stuff, you know? So I think this is going to be the beginning of this kingdom. I know it's weird. I know. I get that. And I don't even really disagree with you. It is going to be weird. We'll have a lot of this kind of stuff, you know? You know what I mean? Like a lot of this. Just kind of like around, you know? I mean, this isn't finished. That's not the way it's necessarily going to be. But if you can imagine, like, instead of like a ton of windows and trimmings and stuff, we'll just have a lot of like greenery around the houses. All different colors of clay. That's going to be the idea. I mean, I am psyched about this. I think it's going to be really cool. And I hope you guys do as well. Because I think this is going to be a really fun kingdom to build, and thinking about how much this is going to help us build just in general is going to be a lot. It is going to be a lot. So I think maybe even... No, I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to. I was going to say, I think maybe we'll use like path walk, but the problem is if you put a bed or something on it, then it changes to regular dirt and there's a different depth and stuff. So I think maybe we could just do, you know what? Oh wait, no one sleep. I want to set my spawn. Okay. Yes. Okay, cool. Just in case something terrible happens. In fact, I should have moved my bed into that new house that I put, so it's a little bit secure, but that's all right. Okay, cool. Yeah, so this is the plan, guys. We're gonna be working here for a few days, for a few weeks, and building some trees, and then starting to Johnny Appleseed these trees right around, you know, and put them into the world, and hopefully you guys like the change, and I know I will. I hope you will, and we'll go from there. So. That's it. I'm going to fill in all these leaves up here, and that's going to be a big pain in the butt, but we'll get that done. Let me tear down this little scaffolding I have here for a end of the stream screenshot, and I will see everyone. I'll see everyone next time. Oh, hey, maybe I can get this guy. Hey, man, you want to be in my picture? There we go. There we go. That's nice. Haha. Okay, that's it for me. Bye, everyone. I'll see you later. Thanks you so much for watching. Jennifer, Dave, thanks for coming by, and I'll see everyone else next time.